Sweet. When I'm in the charity shops or the boot sales looking for stuff to resell on eBay, that is the perfect environment to look for just cool, nostalgic, retro, pre-owned items for my collection. Earlier this week, right, I sold a PlayStation 1, had the leads, had a controller, but that was it. Went for about 35 quid. But inside that PlayStation, there was a disc-only version of Anna Kournikova Smash Court Tennis. It just annoyed me that I just had the disc. So I jumped on eBay and I bought a box and a manual to complete that. And that will go into my collection. But over the years I've been doing this, that collection is getting pretty big. And this week I made one of the worst decisions a collector can ever make. We're getting our loft converted. Bedroom here, bathroom over there, Velux is in the front over there, dormer out the back. It's quite exciting really. All of this needs to either find a new home somewhere in the house or be sold on eBay. And at the minute, all of this is just my collection overflow. Let me show you some of it. I've got a whole box full here of original Beast Wars. A tub of Jellycats. Oh mate, look at them. Who remembers those? Got Lego sets, box modern consoles, retro gaming stuff. Look at that Double Dragon. That's a heck of a game. Gunstar Heroes. N64 bits. There's my Dreamcast in there. Oh. In here, all my sports cards. Got SGC 10, Shadowless Pikachu. Erling Haaland 10. Got some sealed stuff here, look. Look at that in there. 2 boxes of sealed World Cup 2006 stickers. Ronaldo and Messi's first World Cup. Some here. More Transformers. Some choice ones in here as well. There. My old N64. Mega Drive. Walkman. Oh geez, I'll remember that. The Mopar racetrack. So I've started sorting out a few bits already. I'm using this wardrobe to put some of my retro games in. I've freed up a bit of space in the garage as well. I had a little chat with the Jellycat guy about selling some of the Jellycats off too. The reseller in me is getting pretty excited about this, but the collector in me is just not going to want to let any of this go. And I think this one can slot in there. Now I love to be able to give you this big statement of how eBay, reselling and YouTube are going to pay for my loft conversion. But it's really not the case. I've been running the numbers right. And since the financial year started, in the last 2 months, I'm about 500 quid up. £250 profit on average per month. Not great, considering as a part-timer, I'm aiming to make £500 minimum per month. But it's not all doom and gloom. And it can be explained by my turnover and my eBay income. Now what I've been doing on here is comparing my April and May eBay income in 2024 compared to this time last year. And look, really, my business hasn't changed too much. I sell the same type of stuff, the same type of pricing. But what these numbers are telling me is that my income from eBay has dropped by 20%. So keeping all those other factors the same, it basically means I'm selling 20% less. And simply put, it's because I'm not listed enough or have enough active listings on eBay. At the minute, I've only got about 280, which is much less than it was this time last year. These summer months are the most expensive time for sourcing as well. I'm sourcing from charity shops, I'm sourcing for boot sales. The amount of expenditure on stock is high, and if I'm not listing as much and selling as much, that profit is naturally going to be low. But the reason why I'm not worried is this is the way my eBay works, right? It's slow in the summer and then rises up till Christmas. I might have some poor profit months now, but on the approach to Christmas, that'll counteract and it'll all balance out. I mean, that's what it's done before anyway. So why am I not listing as much? Well, that comes down to YouTube. Even though my eBay income compared to this time last year has dropped by 20%, my YouTube revenue compared to this time last year has increased by 50%. To put that in monetary terms, I've made about £700 this financial year off of YouTube. Add that to the £500 from eBay, I'm up to about 1,200 quid total income before tax. Take off your tax, I'm back on my £500 profit per month, which I want to hit from this side hustle. So at the minute, YouTube is carrying this side hustle. I've got lots of opportunity to go out and film content, whether that be midweek at the charity shops or the weekends at boot sales, and I've got to make the most of it. Whenever the amount of content drops off, which it naturally does outside boot sale season, I'll have more time to do eBay, more time to do listing, and that will start to carry the side hustle. Either way, it's in a pretty good place. Look at that down there. MB Games mixed with a pretty popular franchise. Star Trek The Next Generation board game with a VHS cassette. It's the type of thing when you see it, you think, oh, that might be worth a fair bit, and it's only a £5. Some of the stickers have been peeled off. The thing is, when you look at solds, it goes for about 10 plus post, and that is going to hang around for a bit too. But this though could be pretty decent. It's a fire minion. Now usually you see minions, you just walk straight past them. There's a lot of different types, and not many of them are worth much. This one, tested and working. A good day you might push 20 plus post. And he's only £3. He will take a while to sell, but the profit margin's worth the wait. Hello. I had to get him. He was up behind the till, out of reach, and that means the price is pretty high. £15. Bang on eBay sold listings, but still got the tag on, and a lot of those eBay sold, they don't have the tag on. I bought this as a peacemaker, right? If I'm going to sell some of the Jellycat guy's collection, at least I can give him one in return. That's quite nice up there. Look at this. Die-cast helicopter. Made in China by New Ray. In good condition, these go for about £20. Thing is, look at the bottom. That wheel snapped off there. There's another wheel missing up there too. Shame, you can tell from the moulding it's a good quality model, but not complete. Ed Sheeran, Funko. Pretty good likeness, isn't it? Got his guitar on the back. £10. Decent Paul & Shaw yachting jacket here. Zip front, nice collar. Button pockets. I like the look of it. Don't know how much it costs. 150. Really? Jesus. How about that? 150 quid for that jacket. I found that exact jacket on eBay. I found a couple that are sold. One went on auctions recently for about 65 quid, and another went buy it now for 75 quid. They've priced that up double the eBay sold listing price. Thing is, I'm not even surprised. Sick little rescue bot down here. I haven't got this one. There he is in robot mode. And there it is in dragon mode there. Only £1. Get that for the collection. I thought that this was a shout up here. Look. Skeleton Crew, large Hot Wheels Monster Jam. Bit of swivel on the cab there, because look under here. Big crack in the plastic. A couple of bullet holes in the windscreen too. Decent little boxer here. One Tree Hill seasons 1 to 9. Sold on eBay about 20 quid. Just have a quick whip through, see if it's all in here. Ideal, all complete. And in one of them as well was the notebook. No price on it, we'll ask at the till. Put that in the window there. Still on the tag. Still printed on the front. It's not the best quality. Some of these still hats can sell for about 15 if you can find one with some nice embroidery on it. That one's just a bit basic, isn't it? Have a look at this for a top. Ed Sheeran, Thetford Forest, Thursday 12th July 2012. 12 years old. £3 as seen. Right, what's up with it then? Strings missing out the hood. Ed Sheeran paw print on the tag there. I mean, it looks pretty good. Can't see any holes or stains in it. Can't see anything wrong with it. There's an old Systema handheld there. 15 quid. Bit much, but good to see out in the wild. What's that up there? Tucked in that basket. Looks like a Bakugan. Only £1. But look, you can kind of see already missing a wing. come off. This could be pretty decent down here. Look at this. Beyblade Metal Fusion. This is the Battle Arena. There's no Beyblades with it. All folds out, and I guess that's where the battles happen. I think it does then double up as a carry case as well. There's a handle. £4.50. Looking at sold. Just for this, people have got this listed up for about 50 quid, but have been taking offers on it. I will have a look at Therapy to see what those offers are, but for £4.50, that's worth picking up for sure. Let me show you some eBay sales. In fact, these first 2 eBay sales I picked up from a boot sale up in Cwmbran. There was only 4 or 5 cars there, so I didn't bother filming, but I did pick up a couple of bits. This is a Revel Eurofighter Typhoon model kit. The box is open, but everything inside is still sealed. Couldn't sell it brand new, but I made it very clear in the pictures that this is pretty much brand new. Paid 2 quid for that. That's sold for £18.50. And I found a Warhammer book up there. This isn't one of the Horus Hearsay ones, but it's still a pretty decent one. This was called Orion. That one I paid £1 for. That's sold for 12 quid. Shout out Annie and her son Logan. They go around the charity shops and the boot sales together looking for those bargains. And I hear that Logan's a bit of a collector, particularly these Mario Kart Hot Wheels cars. This is Bowser in the pink car variant from 2018. Annie saw I picked this up last week, jumped on the store, had to pick it up. Annie, thank you for supporting the channel. Logan, it's great to be adding something into your collection. I've got to show you this one. It's not a big hitter by any means, but to my son, it is absolutely massive. He found this Moana necklace at the boot sale last week for 50p. I sold it for 7 quid. Now, most of us wouldn't bother with that, but for him, he is over the moon with it. He went into the baskets, he found it, he dug it out, he asked how much it was, got it for 50p. No prompting from me whatsoever. If you take away the bit of postage, take away the fees, that 50p has made him about £2 profit. And a boy that age, to make 50p into 2 quid, he is absolutely chuffed with that. I'm pleased for him. What it's all about, right? These are cool little sales. They've gone to the same person. Someone jumped on my store and offered me 9 quid for this Legends class Bumblebee. I only had it listed for a tenner, so I accepted that. And then what they must have done is just kept scrolling through to see what else I had. And they picked up this 1991 Kenner, Kevin Costner, Robin Hood. That one sold for 7, so in total that's 16. I'll stick them both in the same envelope to post. I bundled together a load of rescue bots. I got Bumblebee there, Optimus Prime there. I paid 50p or £1 for them, something like that. I listed these 5 up for 20. Offer come in £17.50. Accepted it. I picked this one up in the charity shop for £5 last week. It's a Lumi body clock starter 30. I don't have the remote control with it. Listed it up like that. That's sold for £18.50. Picked this up from the boot sale Sunday morning. A sealed version of Gran Turismo 5 Academy Edition. I wanted a bit more for it. I sold it for 15 quid all in and it sold super quick. But I didn't think I'd get any higher because the plastic at the bottom is starting to rip. There are 2 definite little pieces coming off there. Either way, that's half of that bundle paid for. 1994 version of Frustration. Picked this up last Wednesday. That's sold for £12.50. I don't usually bother with Nerf guns. They're big, plasticky, they take up a lot of room, and these are taking ages to sell. These are Nerf Disruptors. I got 2 of them. Bundled together, loads of darts in there as well. Those there, they've sold for 15. Brand new Mitre size 3 Impel football. That one sold for a tenner. And this Lodol, same colour as that football. That one sold for 11. This weekend, I decided to list 3 PlayStation 1s and a PlayStation 2 I've just had lying around in a bag down there. All of them sold this weekend. Really, really quick. This PS1 is a 9002 version. I've bundled in a DualShock controller. It's got all the leads there. You can plug that in. You're ready to go. Thing is, look, you can see it's all discoloured. It's all really yellowed from sun damage. That one there sold for 35 quid. A 7502 base unit only. That sold for just over 20. And this fat PS2, that one sold for just under 30. I did sell another PS1 bundle, but the buyer decided to cancel. That's back up on eBay and I've got watches on that already. You can see why people flock to this stuff at the boot sales. It's so liquid. This Paul Smith bunny, that one went for 12. I paid a £5 for this Metroid Other M game guide. None listed on eBay, none sold on eBay. Took a punt, listed it for 15, sold full price. And then to wrap up the sales, even though they lost the FA Cup over the weekend, I sold this Manchester City football shirt. It's the one commemorating 125 years. It's only a size small and that's really hampered the price. Sold for just under 15 quid. And guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like, hit that subscribe. See you in the next one.